Have you ever wondered how ancient texts could hold the secrets to the universe? Delve into the enigmatic world of the Shams al-Ma'arif, a 13th century grimoire that has fascinated and perplexed scholars and spiritual seekers alike. Authored by the learned Ahmad al-Buni during his time in Algeria, this text is a rich tapestry woven from his original works and contributions from other mystic scholars. The Shams al-Ma'arif, not just a single volume, but an intricate collection comprising the larger Shams al-Ma'arif al-Kubra and the succinct Shams al-Ma'arif al-Sugra, serves as a gateway to the arcane. These texts unravel the complexities of magic squares and the enigmatic interplay of numbers and alphabets, believed to be the only means to commune with jinn, angels, and spirits. Structured in an unnumbered series of chapters, the book guides its reader through a labyrinth of esoteric spirituality and mystical practices, revealing paths less trodden that bridge the human with the divine. This mystical text straddles the line between divine wisdom and dark magic, captivating and cautioning its readers. Imagine a book that offers to bridge the gap between mankind and celestial beings. This is the essence of Shams al-Ma'arif, a compendium that delves into the mystical and esoteric dimensions of spirituality. Penned by Ahmad al-Buni in the 13th century, this guide is an intricate tapestry of magical knowledge, weaving together numerology, alphabetic mysticism, and the sacred arts of invocation. Central to the Shams al-Ma'arif is the concept of magic squares, grids where numbers are arranged so that their sums are equal in all rows, columns, and diagonals. Al-Buni posited that these squares are more than mere mathematical curiosities. They are keys to unlocking the energies of the cosmos. Each number and letter is believed to resonate with specific spiritual vibrations, and when combined, they purportedly facilitate communication with jinn, angels, and spirits. The text is particularly revered in some Sufi traditions, where it is seen as a profound spiritual guide. It explores the 99 names of God known as Asma al-Husna, each embodying a different attribute of the divine. For instance, reciting Al-Alim, the all-knowing, a prescribed number of times, is said to endow the reciter with a fragment of divine wisdom. This practice of vocal repetition, known as dhikr, is central to Sufi spiritual exercises, believed to cleanse the soul and bring the practitioner closer to God. Thus, Shams al-Ma'arif is not merely a book of secrets. It is a pathway to divine presence, offering tools for seekers to explore the depths of their faith and the universe. For its adherents, Shams al-Ma'arif acts not just as a book, but as a gateway to deeper spiritual enlightenment. But what happens when spiritual exploration is seen as a descent into darkness? The Shams al-Ma'arif, a work of considerable historical weight, has not been without its critics and controversies. Central to these disputes is the figure of Ahmad al-Buni, a scholar whose intentions have been interpreted in starkly contrasting ways. Historically, figures such as Ibn Taymiyyah, a notable theologian and a founding figure in what would later be known as the Salafi movement, vehemently criticized the book. He labeled al-Buni as a deluded individual, dangerously obsessed with the occult. Ibn Taymiyyah's critique focused on the potential for such texts to mislead Muslims, drawing them away from the pure teachings of Islam and towards a murky world filled with jinn, magic, and superstition. The fears associated with Shams al-Ma'arif arguably stem from its detailed discussions on the supernatural. The book delves into magic squares, numerology, and the esoteric meanings of the Arabic alphabet, tools believed to facilitate communication with otherworldly beings such as angels, spirits, and jinn. For many, these topics are synonymous with sorcery, a practice explicitly condemned in many orthodox interpretations of Islam. This apprehension has led to the book being suppressed and banned through various periods in Islamic history. Despite its controversial reputation, it continues to be studied, suggesting a persistent fascination with its contents. Thus, to its detractors, Shams al-Ma'arif is not a beacon of knowledge, but a dangerous seduction into the occult. Despite centuries of suppression, why does Shams al-Ma'arif continue to fascinate? This ancient tome, woven with threads of mysticism and controversy, holds a unique place in both the annals of spiritual texts and the chambers of the academically curious. In the modern era, its reception is as varied as the landscapes it has traversed through time. In certain mystic circles, particularly among some Sufi orders like the Naqshbandi Haqqani, Shams al-Ma'arif is revered not just as a book, but as a spiritual guide. These groups see its teachings as a bridge to divine secrets, an esoteric manual through which one might achieve a closer communion with the divine. This perception underscores a fundamental belief in the spiritual efficacy of the text, despite its contentious elements. Conversely, in more orthodox Islamic sects, the book is often still viewed with suspicion and remains banned in several regions. Here it symbolizes the dangers of delving too deeply into the occult, a path feared to lead away from the teachings of the Quran and into the realms of superstition and magic. Academically, Shams al-Ma'arif has piqued the interest of scholars around the globe. It is studied not only for its content but also for its historical context and influence on Islamic thought. The book's patchwork nature, a compilation of genuine writings by Ahmad al-Buni and other authors, offers a fascinating glimpse into 13th century Islamic esotericism. The enduring legacy of Shams al-Ma'arif speaks to its profound impact on both spiritual seekers and scholarly debates. So, what can we take away from the enduring story of Shams al-Ma'arif? This text, penned by Ahmad al-Buni in the 13th century, serves as a vivid illustration of the complex relationship between mysticism and orthodoxy within Islamic culture. On one hand, it is revered as a profound spiritual guide, offering insights into esoteric practices that promise a closer connection to the divine. On the other, it is criticized and even feared for its associations with sorcery and the occult. Shams al-Ma'arif stands at the intersection of faith and folklore, science and the supernatural. Its dual reputation reflects a broader cultural and religious dialogue about the boundaries of acceptable knowledge and practice. For scholars and believers alike, the work challenges the limits of traditional religious texts by delving into the arcane. In a world where the quest for knowledge is as diverse as the cultures that pursue it, Shams al-Ma'arif offers a unique perspective on the power and peril of the unknown. Whether viewed as a guide to the divine or a gateway to the forbidden, Shams al-Ma'arif undeniably holds a unique place in the tapestry of human knowledge.